So, hi everyone. It's really fantastic to be here and to be here with Tebello Mokhema from South Africa. And because, she is the coming president of Female Wave of Change, and we're really working towards the beginning of February. And I am the president that will be, after 7 years, leaving the organization step by step, not at once, but we will be leaving the organization. So it's really great to be here at the end of this year and the beginning of 2024. Time flies. It really went by so quickly, this 2023. So it is good to reflect on what has been going on, but what is more important, to really see what the plans or what the intentions are for Female Wave of Change in the future. So for now, we have been working the last so many years. Every time we want to create that better world, for this generation, but also for all these next generations that come. We want to create a legacy, build a legacy that we are proud to leave to the next generations. And if we see what is going on right now in the world, we're not very proud of that situation. There's a lot of fear, there's hate, there's war, there's hunger, there's climate change, environmental and health issues. There's so much going on. And if you look at what Female Wave of Change wants to see, it is so much more a world of love, of care, of peace, of equal opportunities, for everyone to have food and education and healthcare. A world where we all live together as one human race and where we treat each other with dignity, with respect, and with compassion. And we, as Female Wave of Change, we believe that authentic feminine leadership can bring change. That is why we focus so much on guiding women to step into their authentic feminine leadership. So, Tebello, is there anything that you want to add before I move into the highlights of this year, 2023? Oh, you're muted.
Thank you, Ingun. And yes, we're still dealing with you're muted, towards the end of the year. What a year that it has been. And as you said, there's so much that has been happening in the world and so much good as well that has been happening. And I think in as much as we recognize, some of the challenges that our world is facing, we also just have to sit back and be grateful that, hey, we're still alive. Mm-hmm. We are still blessed, many of us, to have homes, over our heads, food on the table, and we still have our good health. And 2023 has reminded us again, as you see what's happening in the world, of the importance of our loved ones, and connecting with them and being with them. So yes, it's been a great year, as you highlighted. There's so much that has been happening, but we're excited that together as a human race, there is still so much more that we can be able to achieve in the next year.
Absolutely, yeah. And, for me, as the one who will be leaving the organization, I really want to reflect on what we did do in 2023, because you are right, Tebello, that we need to be grateful for things also that we have accomplished, because a lot of the women in our organization and men, they have been working hard to really to bring projects. And if I just want to name a few, well, first of all, in the beginning of this year, we started with the new podcast series about authentic feminine leadership. And, so many people approached me from outside the organization. And I thought, well, who are the ones who really feel what we think, how we think about authentic feminine leadership? And of course, there's so much knowledge, experience, and wisdom in our own organization. And I'm so grateful that together with, first of all, Mami van Game also from South Africa, I could do these podcasts. And in the background, Charlie was there, Charlie Cooper from the board, who would make sure that everything happened in the right way. So the podcast series, and if you haven't listened to them yet, make sure that you do. But there's also, out of the podcast series, we created that workbook, Unleashing Your Potential as an Authentic Feminine Leader. And that is such a success. You know, if I see how many people already send us pictures from all over the world that they have received their workbook, and also that they're already working with it. And that is what we really love to accomplish. You know, it is quite an empty book. You know, it's a lot of space for your own notes and for your own story. And that is really, you know, really proud that we could make that happen. But of course, also the groups and the participants that we had again on the Women Leading in Change program, you know, that transformation journey where we guide women to step into that authentic feminine leadership, to really know who they are and to really figure out what they want to bring into the world and how they can do that. And I'm really grateful for this fantastic team of teachers that we have, again, women from all over the world who have been there and done it and share their experience with our participants. Next, of course, our global conference. That was really fantastic. You know, it was the first time after actually the conference that you have been organizing in South Africa in 2019. It was the first one who was live. And we were so happy to really invite and welcome those women in from so many different places in the world, to welcome them here in the Netherlands, in Noordwijk at the beach. But also you as leading the online participants, it was really hybrid. You know, we really were able to connect all these women locally, but also those who joined us online. That was really fantastic. And of course, the fact that we used the circles of change, the female wave of change, circles of change at that conference, that was really fantastic. We have been working on that for 5 to 7 years, 5, 6 years, but finally we made it happen. And that was really fantastic. And of course, in the end, you know, made that statement and that call to action after the conference. And that is so important to do that at a conference like that, because that is these are the stepping stones towards the future. So what are we going to do in 2024? And I'm going to leave the stage to you, because then is when you're in the lead. So Tebello, let us hear a little bit more about that. What is in the future?
Wow, Ingun, just listening to you, I'm realizing that the organization has come such a long way since 2017 when it was launched. And just talking about what, you know, with you reflecting on what was achieved in 2023, it feels like, you know, it's been happening for a number of years. And of course, we're excited about the workbook. We were excited about the conference, you know, our first hybrid conference. If you didn't get a chance to attend, please go onto our website and you'll be able to click on and find the recordings from the conference and see, you know, how a small drop in the ocean could create such a huge wave, which is what we experienced, you know, with the participants. And what I love about our organization, Ingun, is the fact that after every conference, it is about saying, what is our call to action? And it was wonderful to see so many women stepping up, you know, and sharing their messages about what is the action that they're going to take to ensure that the change continues. And so what are we going to do? What are our intentions going forward with all of that that's been achieved? I think the key thing is that we recognize the importance, you know, of such organizations as the Female Wave of Change. However, we can't do it on our own, and we want to continue to encourage those of you that would like to volunteer. What I like about this organization is you bring your skills, you bring your time, you bring your network, and that's really all that we need from you to come and help us to make this world a better place for men and women and our future generations. And for those that are already in the organization, in 2024, we'd really love to hear more from you in the directory. Already we're seeing lots of very, very powerful and effective content that is being shared by our members, but we want to encourage even more of the current members to join the directory and be able to share. Let's engage, let's network, let's encourage each other, on the platform. And also continue with the women leading in change. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is our, key program. This is where we really showcase what female wave of change is about through the participants and through the teachers that come in, to provide their knowledge, their expertise, and their guidance. And Ingun has mentioned that during the conference, in 2023, we started bringing the concept of circles to change into reality, and most of the members and participants of the conference were able to see it live. We want to make more of those circles of change, in the year 2024, but we can't do it on our own. We need you to come and help us create those circles of change. And lastly, Ingun, what is it that we intend to focus on in 2024? It's also working and encouraging our men who are partnering and who are following and are supporting the message of female wave of change about connecting women from all across the world to create a better, world for all. So we also will be connecting with a lot of these men, to be able to grow the message of female wave of change across the world. Phew, that already feels like a lot that we're going to be doing, but I'm excited. But I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to working together with the board, to working and engaging with our circle of wisdom and, more of our members to be able to get your ideas on how we can actually grow this wave from across the world. We have a few hours before the end of 2023, and we are totally grateful to have had you being part of us, supporting us, and we're looking forward to continuing the relationship with you in 2024. Thank you.
Absolutely. And, I just want to add, I want to wish everyone a happy and healthy and prosperous and, everything that I can wish for you and for the world, that it will be a great year and that change really, really will happen.
Absolutely, Ingun. And, just following on what you've said, just a reminder, which is what we got from our conference, you are enough. Bring yourself to the organization and bring yourself to your loved ones, to your world, to your life. And let's make this, world the kind of world that we want to live for our future generations. So each and every one of you, congratulations on coming through 2023 and wishing you all the best in 2024 and looking forward to connecting with you. Thank you and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. See you. Bye-bye.